To Starry on commentary. Welcome, John. Glad to have your input on this fantastic summer evening. Our third contest live on VMPBoxing.tv is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the cruiserweight division. Introducing to you firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white colour shorts trimmed with gold. At the weight he scale, 13 stone 6 pounds. Tonight is his third professional appearance from the Joe Pennington camp. Here is Andy Bishop. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with gold. At the weight he scale, 13 stone 9 pounds 4 ounces. From 3 contests, he has 3 wins from Andy's gym via Europe's entertainment capital, Blackpool, the undefeated timekeeper Angel Bitter, and the referee in charge of the action, Andy Brooke from Leeds. 4 3 minutes.
It's funny when Andy Bishop is 37 years old, southpaw. He's had 2 losses. Last fight was a TKO loss of 4 against Sam Horsfall. It looks like he should be sat in a working men's club nursing an half a mile rather than being in a boxing ring.
He might have been midweek, but it's set up this for Jamie Mitchell to really start making a big impression on people, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say physically he's reached his peak physical years. He's 25 now, and he's done a lot of hard work for him in the gym, so we should say he's at the point now where he needs to start making dividends.
Yeah, big, holds every advantage here, Jamie Mitchell. Bigger, faster, stronger. Should really be able to dominate Andy Bishop. Nice jab there.
This guy's at right hand there, well, Mitchell behind the left.
Yeah, he's finding the mark very early here, isn't he? And clean.
Yeah, Bishop's taking a bit of a shellacking, isn't he? It's only the first minute of the round.
It's important, isn't it, that Mitchell doesn't fall into like a comfort zone though and let this intensity drop. You know, he can get a genuine stoppage victory on his record here, look good doing it, and get on to the next one, get out again as quick as he can. Don't just end up being dragged through the motions by Bishop.
Yeah, as you say, intensity is the key. We saw with Jordan Granham in the last fight, he kind of lost his intensity in the final round, and when he looked like he'd built a real head to steam in the first couple of rounds. So Mitchell doesn't want to fall into the same trap. He wants to keep on it the way he is now, pretty much right the way through the fight, and try and, like you say, get a decent stoppage.
Arnie Farnell just asking him to do everything off his jab.
It looks like he's trying to lure Bishop to throw his own shots, but I think Bishop is just going to be there to survive, so it's up to Mitchell to try and unlock him.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much to worry Mitchell, does it? You know, I think he can pretty much set whatever tempo he wants. Nice body shot. I think he'll be waiting a long time if he's waiting for Andy Bishop to open up and lead.
Yeah, like you say, it looks like he's looking to try and counter Bishop, but Bishop's just gone to... The first minute was really intensive. The second minute's kind of dipped a little bit, and if it stays at this pace, then Bishop can easily see the fight through to the final bell. It's up to Mitchell really to go out and make a statement in this one.
Just a little bit of confidence there from Bishop, just as the round draws to an end.
Yeah, you see, he opened up a little bit, Bishop there towards the round's end, maybe knowing that he had about 20 seconds left in the round, so he could try it a little bit more without worrying what was coming back in the opposite direction. But Mitchell needs the same intensity he showed in the first minute of the round, or the 3 minutes of the round. It's Bishop looking tired already in the corner.
try and catch what Arnie Farnell's saying in the corner. He'll be happy with that, but Arnie being Arnie, he'll want him to go out and get rid, won't he?
Yeah, you want more intensity, I think, throughout the entirety of the round, as you say. It's there for him, the stoppage thing, Mitchell, if he just steps up in the next couple of rounds. Arnie's telling him, look, to double on the jab and then try and sling something through to the body, which he's done a couple of times, and Bishop looking wary, already getting up off his stool. Let's see, we see more intensity we saw in the first minute of the round last time out from Mitchell.
I guess it's a danger of trying to find the perfect punch, you know, trying to look for the perfect shot to end a fight like this.
Yeah, when really just wants an accumulation of shots, so after the fight ends, the main thing is that he gets a stoppage, because it's certainly there for him on paper in this one. Well, again, Bishop opens up a little bit himself.
Nowhere near you, bro. Nowhere near you.
Again, Mitchell just taking a close look when really he should just be letting his hands go, which is what Arnie's telling him in the corner.
Yeah, Bishop, if you said that Andy Bishop had looked this comfortable within that first minute, well, it just takes a good couple of shots there. But you wouldn't have expected it, would you?
No.
You know, it looked an uphill battle straight away, but Bishop's just got himself a little bit of breathing space.
And you will say that as Bishop's not here to win, the onus is on Mitchell to create the openings and pick the shots to give the referee something to think about. Which he tries there for the uppercut, but again it was a single shot, and he's calling for combinations, which I think is something that Mitchell needs.
Nice shot,
Yes,
and
good shot.
well, it just seemed to have a bit of an impact, that, didn't it? But he didn't follow up, Mitchell.
Yeah, good right hand, but you say there was no left up behind it or anything. And he had time in the round. He landed the shot about the 1 minute mark remaining of the round. Again, he looks like he's looking to counter Mitchell, and as you said before, that's not going to be the case against someone like Bishop. He needs to be on the front foot.
Yeah, I wonder if you might see him try and impose himself in the third and fourth. You know, as soon as Bishop starts taking a step backward, this fight's pretty much over, isn't it?
Yeah, as you say, we're expecting more intensity from Mitchell in the third and fourth round. Certainly we're expecting the same intensity showed in the first minute of the fight, which he's never really replicated since, although he landed a couple of good shots in that round.
Arnie Farnell sporting the latest man bag fashion. Terry, what's your opinion on these man bags that seem to do him around these days?
I wear one when I'm on holiday, but that's because no one I know can see me wearing it apart from my wife. But I think Arnie's been wearing the man bag ever since I've known him, so... And to be fair, no one's going to give Arnie any chip over it.
You ever see the trainers Arnie wears, you'll know he's not a dedicated follower of fashion anyway, is he?
No.
Pretty tame pair tonight, actually.
Yeah, just a black pair of slip-ons he's got on tonight. But I should say the man bag kind of distracts from anything else. I've never really asked him what he's got in there. I'll have to ask him after the fight. Maybe between rounds if it carries on like this.
We'll try and get the answer to that pushing question as this fight goes on. Here's round 3 of Jamie Mitchell and Andy Bishop.
We're just looking for the intensity at this point from Mitchell. He's not going to get too much fire coming back in his direction, so he just needs to step on the gas.
Does a fair bit of sparring, I think, with Lyndon Arthur, Jamie. You know, if you can handle yourself in that calibre, you're on the right track. No, he's still very early in his career, but clearly doing the right things.
Yeah, and Lyndon's ruthless as well, so hopefully that's something he'll pick up off Lyndon in those sessions with him. But like we say, at the moment, Mitchell just needs to do a Ripley and pull the plug on Bishop. But it's not happening so far. Those body shots might be his best bet. He's sunk a couple of left hooks to the body.
Would you say it's phases though, Terry? You know, he's finishing with that left hook on the body, isn't he? And then to go again.
Yeah, you'd look for him to finish, go for the left hook to the body and then throw the right hand to the head when Bishop reacts to it.
Nice left hand from Bishop there.
Yeah, it's a good shot that from the southpaw. But that's because Mitchell's allowing him to get a little minor foothold into the round. And again, it's just a strange pace just from Mitchell. Granted, it's quite humid in here, but it's just he had that intensity for the first minute of the fight, and it just kind of seemed to meander a little bit after that. And he's telling him he's waiting too long to throw his shots, which is pretty much what we've been saying.
Yeah. Looks like he could be quite a spiteful puncher, Mitchell. You know, they're short, they're sharp, aren't they? If you just up the work rate, up the output.
Yeah, and he's landed some nice left hooks to the body, and he's calling for the right hook to the body as well.
Bishop's struggling badly here. One of those body shots.
So it's left hooks to the body, I think, but like Arnie said, the right hand to the body might
Referee's
tuck him away.
Had a look. He's complaining, Bishop, but he was hurt for about 15-20 seconds there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was hurt. He was bleeding from the nose as well. And I should say there's some spite to Mitchell's punches when he does elect to throw them. And if he's sparring with Lyndon Arthur, he's going to teach him that spitefulness.
Well, there we go. The first time he upped the intensity, first time he let his hands go. There was the finish.
Yeah, he could have done that any time after the first minute of the first round, really, I think. It wasn't so much case of softening his opponent up as just stepping on the gas and taking him out of there. But to be fair, once Mitchell saw that he was hurt and that he was leaning into those body shots, he did step up a little bit to try and find the finish.
What's in your man bag?
What's in the bag, Anna? Cotton buds. Cotton buds, tape and Vaseline. It's like the bag of a serial killer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 12 seconds of round number 3, boxers, can you join the referee, please? After 2 minutes and 12 seconds of round number 3, our referee Andy Brook has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Andy Bishop is in no condition to continue. Therefore, your winner, Jamie Mitchell. Your appreciation, please, for Andy Bishop.
So there, Mitchell bashed the Bishop, got him out of there. No need to call on the ruck, and as we say, when he took the finish, he took it well.
So here's the Luke-sponsored replay here on VIP Ringside.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.